Happy Thursday, everybody. A very strong wind is going to kick in a little bit later in the day. We've got a wind advisory that covers roughly the western half of the Missouri Ozarks. It includes Warsaw down through, let's say, Wablo, Cross Timbers, Buffalo, Tunis, Springfield, and Greene County, Ozark, Christian County, and then Stone County, Missouri. So down through Blue Eye, Crane, Kimberling City, and then northwest Arkansas as well, including Eureka Springs and Huntsville. Now, the wind gusts are going to be worse in the afternoon, but they're tied to the low-level jet stream. So you notice that the core of that is still pretty far to the west. Now, that's quickly going to increase across western Missouri. There's 1 o'clock, and you'll see a dramatic increase in the wind at that point. I think the strongest gusts through the morning and, say, early afternoon probably going to be focused out here in far western Missouri. But as we head through the remainder of the afternoon, boy, it's really going to be windy. The windiest, of course, is where you saw that advisory. And I think it's going to be less windy through tomorrow, but there still could be some gusts in the afternoon, especially as that jet kicks back in again, particularly down here in the areas that will have relatively lighter winds today. Now, as far as the speeds go, this model goes in 6-hour chunks, and so it's interpolating a bit. But the idea is that the worst wind will be noon and beyond through about sunset. So I really do think that these speeds are pretty representative, probably looking at 40 plus, again, where the advisory is. So northwest Arkansas kind of curving back up through Springfield. Now, the model has it in Camden as well. And at this point, it looks like Camden County's not in the advisory. Point is, everybody's going to notice the wind. The worst of it, you see it out there toward Joplin, Stockton, probably Warsaw. It may get awfully close to 50 miles an hour. Now, that's going to mean a high fire danger as well, given all the leaves and the twigs, this is dead stuff, and grasslands now that have gone kind of dormant. The wind has, although even light, has brought the temp up dramatically from yesterday morning. And there's still some 30s out there, not too far east and south of Springfield, but everybody will even out somewhat once the wind kicks in and the sun gets a little higher. Low to mid 60s should be common today, and then pretty warm tonight. 50s on the west side. That's because of low clouds coming in. And then I think tomorrow will be cooler, certainly, and depending on where we see scattered showers develop, anywhere from 50s to perhaps even a few low 60s. Now, here's an interesting thing. Friday night, a severe storm threat. That's a level 1. It's a minor threat. But we have to have moisture to make thunderstorms to begin with. Well, moisture and warmth combine to bring instability, and well, this model is actually very aggressive. Probably of all the data I looked at this morning, it's the most aggressive, bringing some unstable air into the region tomorrow night and then into the very early hours of Saturday morning. Here's midnight tomorrow night, early Saturday. Actually has some decent instability ahead of the front, and then it dissipates as thunderstorms begin to develop. So the question is, do we see enough instability to kick up storms? And the answer, well, maybe. Here's cloud cover tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, and you'll notice a few showers. We're talking like the sprinkly kind as we head into the afternoon and evening. And then remember that instability building in? Well, the cold front at this point, midnight Saturday night, is right there, pretty close to Springfield. And there may be some storms along that. Now, the model here says, nah, waits a little bit, and the best stuff is down in Arkansas. Well, again, that's in that level 1 risk. So this would be hail, probably some wind, since it's going to be windy anyway. But it's a very short window, and everything's gone by the time the sun comes up Saturday. So I think there may be a shower or isolated thunderstorm around dawn at our far eastern counties. Otherwise, Saturday's going to be dry. The earlier timing of the front also means that we start colder instead of starting warm and dropping. In any case, the rain chance is not looking all that great. 40s through the weekend, and then we're back into average temps and dry most of next week.